Scorpio, welcome to Yours and Theirs reading for the week of August 18th through the 24th. Welcome to Empowered World Tarot. We are a new channel. My name is Holly Christine. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you're doing awesome. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today. For Scorpio and their person's reading, for whatever they need to know for the highest good. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to exchange and reverse out the energies as necessary. We're going to be doing a 10 plus card spread. We'll clarify everything. We'll get some advice from the universe at the end, as well as an oracle card. And you are showing up, Scorpio, 9 of Pentacles, followed by the 3 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Your person is showing up, the 8 of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Emperor. In the shared energies, we have the Page of Wands, the Chariot, and the Ace of Pentacles. The overall energy for your reading, Scorpio, the King of Cups. That is your court card. Great control and balance over your emotions in your highest polarity. Staying calm in the midst of the storm can be a specialty of yours. Lots of control. And what brings us to this particular reading, temperance, balance and healing over time, patience, harmony. Okay, let's talk about the baseline and then we'll get into it with the clarifiers. So you already know about the King of Cups. Let's look at your column over here. The 9 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the 6 of Cups. So here you are, single, you're independent, you're doing just fine, you're resourceful, things are going pretty well, you're feeling good. And you're waiting. You're waiting for your ship to come in. You can see it. You can almost taste it. It is there, what you want. It's not too far away. It's on its way to you. And you wait patiently. Well, hopefully patiently with temperance here. For a soul connection. For somebody that is a soul connection from your past. Could be somebody from this lifetime or even a past lifetime. But you're waiting for that significant person. In your person's column, we have the 8 of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Emperor. Wow. Very powerful energy here. They're large and in charge. They have sort of a controlling, authoritative type of energy, and it looks like they're ready to communicate. They're ready to move the energy forward. Something's about to happen. Some passions are about to be lit. That is where they're at. And they're strategizing to make it happen. Okay. This should be fun to see how this turns out. In the shared energies, we have the Page of Wands, the Chariot, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so here our hearts are open. We are focusing. We're both focusing intently on what we want, on what inspires us, on where we want to go next. And it looks like we're going to go there, and the intention is to reach this goal as quickly as possible. And when we do, we're going to have a brand new start, a brand new beginning. We're going to build something that is new for the both of us from the ground up, as long as we put in the effort. All right, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see if we can gain some more perspective here. And we're going to go ahead and start by clarifying this King of Cups and the overall energy. Masterful control over our emotions. King of Cups. Three of Wands, that is our first repeating energy. It's in your column over here. Ten of Pentacles. Judgment. And what brings us here to this part of the lineup? Ooh, the Ten of Wands. This has been a great burden waiting for this. Waiting for your everything. Waiting for your treasure chest to show up. And answer the call to your heart, to your soul, really. More than just your heart, your entire soul. Yeah, yeah, because you're interested in a soul connection over here, and I'm sure they are as well. Um, it's been excruciating waiting for this. It's been a terrible burden for this thing to come together. Okay, let's take a look at your energy over here. Showing up as the Nine of Pentacles. Here you are, independent, single, on your own, doing just fine. Show us the Nine of Pentacles. You're confident in who you are and what you want. The Devil. The Seven of Swords. And the Ace of Wands. Well, that's peculiar. And at the bottom, the Nine of Cups. It looks like there's some unhealthy, toxic energy here, and you want to run away from it. And you want to do it quietly so nobody kind of notices that it's even there. There's some kind of, this Ace of Wands is some kind of inspired action or bold move that you would like to make. And it has to do with your own personal happiness, satisfaction, and freedom in your emotional space, your emotional balance. Running away from the devil. Let's get out of here. But as you do it, like I said, you do it kind of on the down low, like just so nobody notices any ruckus going on about you leaving something behind that is toxic. But your mind is very focused on this inspiration. I just want to get away from this. I just want to get away from whatever this devil is. Okay. Let's take a look at your person showing up over here, the Eight of Wands. They're ready to move that energy forward, perhaps ready to initiate some communication here. Show us the Eight of Wands in Scorpio's person's column, please. And like I said before, reverse or exchange the energies. You may identify with the middle column instead of the first. So take it as it resonates. Leave it for someone else if it does not. Show us the Eight of Wands, please. There it is. The King of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. How perfect is that? I'll tell you why in a second. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Awesome. It's the final card that we get to clarify in the shared energies coming up last. But this is how they want to move the energy. Right here. This is how they want to communicate. King of Pentacles. Masterful action of management style of things. They're secure, they're grounded, they have their shit together, and they know how to handle things. They're just really good at handling it. Says the King of Wands, says the Emperor. I see them as a very balanced person with all these kings starting to show up on the table. We have the King of Cups over here, King of Wands over here, King of Pentacles over here, and the Emperor, which, like I said, is the balance of all four kings. Their management style is to have this wonderful balance, this back and forth energy with the queen of the same archetype of balance, and she's extremely nurturing and wonderful. He loves that about her. But she's grounded like him. She's resourceful like him, and she's got a great management style of situations and things like him. This is a perfect match right here. And this person, whether they're the king or the queen, male or female on the card, does absolutely not matter. All that matters here is we have a perfect match, and they are ready to communicate and have back and forth balance with you. Fantastic. And at the bottom, what brings us here is planting a seed of stability. Let's bring this thing together. Let's communicate. Let's move this energy. Let's have some back and forth and create something brand new that suits both of us. Pentacle, pentacle, pentacle. Wow, that's nice energy. Very, very, very nice. Now let's look at the shared, the Page of Wands. Focusing on this new interest with great curiosity and laser-like focus on this. Let's check it out. Page of Wands in the shared. The Chariot. The World. The Ten of Wands. Nice. And at the bottom, yeah. Oh, Scorpio, I am happy for you. You're both here because you very much would like a stable relationship commitment, possibly marriage. There's no doubt about it. There's this card of family and foundation here. Wanting to leave this singlehood, getting together with somebody who's our perfect match, our soul connection. You've been waiting on it, waiting on it. Waiting on that King of Cups, waiting on that balance of all four kings to answer your soul's calling. And in the shared energy, that was just a recap of everything that I see around on the table because this matches that. It's the vehicle to victory is what you both are focusing on, both are interested in and curious about. And doing that will help us close out a cycle of this heavy burden we've been feeling, closing it out so we can start a new cycle in life. So yeah, getting rid of the burdens through this connection, through this commitment, through this possible, well, it's not possible, it's a perfect match. So far, so good. Let's take a look at the Three of Wands in your column, Scorpio. Waiting. Waiting. Five of Wands. The Emperor. Ten of Swords. Waiting for the conflict and the battle, the fight for the Emperor to be over. Waiting for it to end. So you can say, they're finally here. At the bottom, what do we have? Yes, look, it's all tied up to this Ace of Pentacles, this new thing that you guys, when you come together, when they finally arrive, you guys can start building this life together. This Ace of Pentacles is a pentacle that you would put in your treasure chest of ideal manifestations, bringing it all the way to fruition, to a 10. This happy family that has so much stability in it in every way, shape, or form. It like completes your treasure chest of manifestations here in this life, answering the call of your soul. Let's take a look at your person over here, the King of Wands, the masterful action taker. They are very attractive energy, I'll tell you that right now. Very attractive, very confident, and very good at what they do. Show us the King of Wands. Seven of Wands. The Queen of Wands. The Page of Swords. At the bottom, Strength. Okay. Oh, sorry. I went to pet my little girl who's sitting right by the tripod, and I think I hit the tripod a little bit. Okay. Sorry if that shook that. So taming the beast, taming the inner beast, keeping the unwanted energies out, attracting in like a magnet our perfect match. King of Wands and Queen of Wands, they're a perfect match. I bet we see the Empress at some point because the Emperor's been here twice already. So, anyway, Page of Wands, they're learning how to do this. They're preparing themselves. They're getting ready to take action. They're getting ready for this attraction. They are mastering the fires of passion and keeping all the noise and all the nonsense out. They're staying in their peaceful bubble because they're extremely focused on trying to learn how to attract this in. And by this, I mean you. Yep. This is very cool. Very cool. They're kind of working at it a little bit. You're making them work for it, Scorpio. It's not easy, but if anyone can do it, they can do it. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the Chariot, the vehicle to victory in the shared energies, getting to our goal quickly. Quickly, you're ready to end this conflict of waiting. It's too much, it's too burdensome. They are ready to attract. And with those two energies coming together, you're ready to receive them, and they're about ready to make their move here with their magnetic attracting qualities as they take a refresher course in how to ignite those fires or something. I don't know. I don't think they need a refresher course, but they're studying. Perhaps they're studying you and what will do the magic trick. Okay, for the Chariot, we have the Knight of Wands, the Moon, and the King of Swords. There's our final king. We now have all four kings and the Emperor. I told you who they were. Better believe it. So, at the bottom, Page of Wands, which we saw right back here. So let's make sure to reference that. Oh, isn't that interesting? We have the Page of Wands in the Chariot, and we have the Page of Wands in the Chariot. Repeating energy here. The Knight of Wands is inspired to go after what makes them feel good. It's a little bit impulsive, but it's a whole lot of fun. They just want to play and have fun. This is yet to be revealed. This hasn't shown up yet. It looks like the Moon. But the King of Swords energy is here, showing great determination and action taking, decision making, and strategizing. Just like the Emperor, just like the mastery of all the other kings, they are using logic. Or you guys both are trying to keep your logical minds about you as you start to embark on this very fun journey of reaching your goals of this committed relationship. As you head in this direction, you don't even know all the fun you're about to have. Even with the King of Swords here, trying to stay logical. Try not to stay too logical. It's time to go with the fun. But I guess, the King of Swords is never bad to have around. It's definitely, you guys are focused on your interests and having fun and getting to your goal. Still keeping the logical way, whatever that is for you guys, in mind. Really, really nice. But again, the Moon is here saying it hasn't revealed itself yet, but it's, oh my God, it's so close. It's practically here. Maybe you just haven't seen it. Maybe it is already here. Maybe this person is already in your life and you just haven't seen the full extent of it yet. Maybe when you see this reading, you'll get a little bit more excited here because it's here. There's no doubt. Let's take a look in your column, the Six of Cups. Three of Swords. Knight of Swords. Two of Wands. At the bottom. Okay, good. Six of Wands. It looks like we're thinking about past soul connections, and for a moment, hopefully just a fleeting moment, as you think about your possible future and which path you'll take with that person that matches you perfectly, that's showing up or getting ready to show up. Um, you remember the pain and the sadness and the heartbreak and all the BS of the past relationships that you've had, or past soul connections, and you're ready to run away from that and run into your future. The Knight of Swords is like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm leaving this behind. I am thinking about my future, not my past. So we start out like, oh, thinking about the past, and then quickly make a decision to take some decisive action and go the other direction towards your future, and stop worrying about the past or what happened in the past. That's what's here. I don't know how that makes sense for you guys, but those are the energies that are here. So be careful of any of that past thought stuff creeping in, because it's different this time, guys. It looks different this time. This time it is successful and needs to be recognized for something very different than what the past was. Now, let's look at this Emperor. This masterful control balance of all four kings person in Scorpio's person's column. Show us the Emperor. Large and in charge, in control, very balanced, very strategic. Look at that. Page of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. At the bottom, Page of Wands again. We keep seeing this Page of Wands, this new interest that lights your hearts on fire. This Emperor, your person, is feeling very hopeful and having a very positive mindset, but they're starting small. This may start as friendship first with that Three of Pentacles, where you just are getting together in some sort of collaboration. It could even be a work environment, but it builds. It builds rather quickly. It goes from a Three of Pentacles to a Six of Pentacles. And the interest shows up. Hey, I'm interested in this person. I like this person. I feel drawn to this person. I sort of feel like I light up around this person. And so this friendship grows to this very balanced, equal give and take. I hope your person is saying, I hope they feel the same way about me that I feel about them. So I bet you that you do, but it's just showing how they are approaching their strategy right now. Again, it starts off small. Three of Pentacles, friendship, work collaboration, something, some kind of collaboration of some sort. So it's not instant attraction, but it quickly evolves to more. And you guys realize very early on that, hey, this person is special. This person is, it feels like they match me. We're on the same page. And now we get to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Remember, we kept seeing the Ace multiple times, and here it is. The Ace is a new opportunity to build something brand new, something that brings a lot of stability. And if we both put in the work and we're such a good match, we're going to end up at this Ten of Pentacles, I'll tell you right now. Because you start out at the Nine. You're not happy about that. You're like, the Nine is the devil. I don't want this anymore. I want to run away from this. I don't want to be single. I'm out of here. I have new inspiration on my mind. Ace of Wands. Here's a new opportunity. It's burning in my mind. And that's this person. You're like, I kind of feel like you're calling the Nine of Pentacles the devil, meaning, yeah, this is not where I feel good. Even though I'm fine, it's not where I want to be, and I want to get out of here. But again, doing it kind of on the down low, kind of quietly, like you don't want to let other people know that you're really not happy with that singlehood and all that independence. Because you want the Ten of Pentacles. Even though the Nine of Pentacles is great, for you, the Ten of Pentacles is the greatest. So I think it's coming. I think your ship is coming in. Three of Wands, Three of Wands. I think it's here. Let's look at this Ace of Pentacles, this opportunity for such a treasure. Oh, okay. This flew out, but I think it's in reverse. Yeah. Okay. Here we have the Six of Cups over here. But here it flew out in reverse. Ooh, the Tower. Queen of Cups. What is this? We're going to have to talk this out. Let's look at the bottom. The Sun. I think what it's saying is this. Because it's the Six of Pentacles, I didn't mean to say Pentacles, Six of Cups in reverse. Talking about the soul connection, because we have to refer back to the Six of Cups in your column when this comes out. And here it's in the upright, but you showed us associating pain with it and running away from it, running away from heartbreak of past soul connections and running into the future. And so when we look at that and then we see it fly out in reverse, it feels like, and then the Tower comes next. So the upside down soul connections, the people from the past that didn't work out, it feels like it's all being destroyed. The Tower comes and goes, bam, we're blowing that up right now. No more of that. In other words, it doesn't exist anymore. The Six of Cups is now eradicated. The ones from the past, they are no more. In other words, they're not in your energy field anymore. You don't have to run away from them because the Tower says they are destroyed. In other words, however they affected you in the past, and we know it was with a Three of Swords, heartbreak, betrayal, all kinds of emotional pain, is no longer there. And what is here now, after it's been destroyed, is the Queen of Cups, the perfect match to the King over here. I told you. And the Sun is right here underneath. So we know this is the happiest card in the tarot. This is the ultimate joy and sorry, I just got distracted. I saw a snake outside. I can't believe it. It was in a crepe myrtle too. Wow. That is so scary. I don't like snakes, even the friendly ones. They creep me out, guys. Anyway, distraction aside, we're back looking at this Sun. It is the happiest card. It is the most joy that there can be. The ultimate happiness is to start building a new life, destroying the old upside down soul connections, and now our heart is open to this new opportunity. The Queen of Cups, perfect match to the King, which represents your person and all of their kings they kept showing up with, and you showed up with all of them too, just not the Queen of Swords, but you have the Queen of Wands, you have the Queen of Pentacles, and now the Queen of Cups. Our hearts are completely open. We're ready to share our cup of love here for this new start. It's really awesome. Amazing energy, guys. Very consistent throughout this reading. Took me a second to analyze what this Six of Cups was in reverse, followed by the Tower, but completely makes sense now. We just had to talk it out for a second. And now we're going to get some advice. What advice do you have for Scorpio who are experiencing these energies, please? They're in waiting mode, but it's coming. It is coming. It's almost here. This person is, if they're not here yet, and it's just the moon, you just don't recognize them yet, they're here or they're just about to come into your life. And they're going to be very different from all your past connections. You guys are being given some amazing opportunity, whoever this is for. Show us advice or a closing message for Scorpio, please. And then we'll get an oracle card after this. Yeah, harmony is about to flow into your life. You've had to be patient. You've waited a long time for this. I can tell, because that's what temperance means. It's what brings the energy that brings us to this reading. And now it's here. The right alchemy is here. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And so we have a little bit of you and a little bit of them is going to create a lot of something new and wonderful and very, very happy and very stable. Oh, I can't wait to call my Scorpio girlfriend and tell her about this reading. Haha, fabulous. All right, so here we go. Three of Swords, Awakening, which is the same as the Judgment card right over here in the clarifier of the overall energy of your reading. They just call it Awakening in this beautiful deck. And the King of Swords at the bottom, the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is all about getting our thoughts straight, taking a time out to get clear in what's going on up in our head. And this says Three of Swords, that's that heartbreak and pain that you showed us over here about your past connections. But you're being called, just like the Judgment card, it's the same. You're being called by your soul to rise up above this and stay logical in your decisions when it comes to when these feelings come up, and get clear in your thoughts. Oh, there's the Queen of Swords showing up right behind. She has clarity. You take the time out, you'll get to the Queen energy and feel clear. Because this is saying be logical about the heartbreaks that you've felt in the past by rising up to answer the call of your soul, because it looks like you made a phone call and dialed in and asked for this, and it's showing up, and you almost can't believe it. There's going to possibly be some doubts that set in your mind, and you won't be sure. Should I do this? Should I go this way? Yeah, you should. You need to just get a grip on your thoughts about the pains of the past and leave them in the past, because you're being called. It's a soul calling right here. There's a big thing that's about to happen in your life, and it's beautiful. And you need to trust that. And you need to be logical and don't worry about these old heartbreaks and fears. They're in the past. Leave them there. Let's get a message from Wisdom of the Oracle for Scorpio, whoever's going through these energies. So if this resonates with you, or you just like the way that we read here, please throw a like, subscribe, and I would love to have your energy here. Leave your comments, and I look forward to reading for you guys each week. Really enjoyed your reading today. It's so nice to see this. I'm excited for you. There it is. There's your message. It says, no place like home. Card number 50, no place like home. And this is the message that Spirit would like you to have. Just for you. The essential meanings: authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. Yeah, that reminds me of running away from this Nine of Pentacles, not comfortable with it. Making new bold moves, following new inspirations, because you'll be much more comfortable with this family dynamic. It looks like you and this wonderful person have the opportunity to create. Okay, the next part says the Oracle's message. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity, aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are, you hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home, and you are safe here in your house of your spirit and spirit. And yeah, that's what it says. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. And for the relationship message, it says, lovers, friends, and companion animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity now. Be home in this relationship. Together, you add to the love of the world. Aw, and that is a happy ending, guys, right there. It's coming for you, Scorpio. Get ready, enjoy, have trust, think logically, and follow the call of your soul. Right on. And with that, I wish you guys all the luck in the world, and I look forward to reading for you next time. Take care, Scorpio.